Surviving a TPK, Total Party Kill, a guide to rebuilding your campaign and your self-esteem. Few moments in tabletop role-playing games are as brutal, disheartening, and utterly demoralizing as the dreaded TPK, or Total Party Kill. It's that moment when the dice turn against you, the enemies are too fierce, and your entire group of adventurers is wiped from the map. It's the RPG equivalent of watching your favorite TV show's cast get annihilated in the season finale, leaving you wondering what went wrong and how to recover. But don't despair. While a TPK can feel like the end of the world, or at least your campaign, it's also an opportunity to rebuild, recharge, and come back even stronger. Here's how to salvage your campaign and your self-esteem after a devastating TPK. 1. Take a breather, reflect, don't regret. The immediate aftermath of a TPK can be emotionally charged, especially if players have invested a lot of time and effort into their characters. Tensions might run high, with feelings ranging from frustration to sadness, or even guilt, especially for the DM. Take a step back. Whether it's a few minutes or a week-long break, give yourself and your players time to process what happened. Reflection is key, and everyone needs to understand that in RPGs, even failure is part of the story. Sometimes, the dice just aren't in your favor, or maybe that boss was tougher than expected. Either way, don't beat yourself up over it. A TPK doesn't mean the campaign was a failure, it means a dramatic chapter has closed. 2. Debrief with your players. Once the dust has settled, gather the party, both in and out of game, to discuss what happened. Was the TPK a result of poor decision-making, unlucky rolls, or maybe a miscalculation in the encounter's difficulty? A healthy discussion will help everyone gain perspective and avoid future pitfalls. Use this moment to gauge the group's feelings. Do they want to continue with the same campaign, or are they ready for a fresh start? Understanding your players' emotions can help you determine the next best step. 3. Embrace the narrative opportunity. A TPK is not the end, it's a twist. Great stories often rise from the ashes of tragedy, and your campaign is no different. Use this moment to enrich the lore of your world. How will the loss of this party affect the land they were trying to save? Could their deaths inspire future adventurers, or even serve as a warning for those who follow? Reincorporate the fallen. Maybe the hero's deaths spark legends that new characters will hear about. Perhaps a villain boasts of defeating them, and the new party has to redeem their predecessors. You could even include ghosts, resurrected heroes, or NPCs that were once connected to the original group. The end of one party's journey can be the beginning of a new, deeper narrative. 4. Create new characters with care. If the players want to dive back into the campaign, it's time to roll up new characters, but don't rush it. This is your chance to help your group create characters that will fit into the new narrative context. Talk about how the new characters might be connected to the old ones. Are they relatives, former allies, or even enemies? Building new characters with these connections can add layers of depth to the campaign, making the TPK feel like a pivotal plot point rather than a disaster. For a fun twist, you could allow players to create characters with knowledge of what went wrong in the last battle, equipped with insights that could help them avoid a similar fate. 5. Learn from the experience, as DM and players. As the DM, a TPK is an excellent learning opportunity. Reevaluate the encounter design, monster choices, and difficulty level. Was the battle too difficult for the party's level, or was it a fair challenge that the dice gods turned into a massacre? Perhaps the players were ill-prepared, or maybe they missed some crucial story elements that could have helped. For the players, it's a chance to reflect on their tactics and approach to combat. Encourage them to think strategically moving forward. Maybe they need more teamwork, better resource management, or different character builds to survive tough encounters in the future. 6. Inject humor to lighten the mood. Laughter is often the best medicine, especially when dealing with the sting of defeat. While a TPK can be disappointing, finding humor in the situation can help the group move forward with a lighter heart. Make jokes about the party's collective blunders, or about how the monsters have bragging rights in the villain community. Did everyone fail a crucial role at the worst possible moment? It might become a legendary running gag in future games. The goal is to remind everyone that tabletop gaming is, at its core, about having fun, even when things go horribly, hilariously wrong. 7. Consider a soft reset or side adventure. If the group isn't quite ready for an entirely new campaign, consider a soft reset. Maybe the characters wake up in an afterlife or an alternate dimension where they're given a second chance by a higher power. This can add an exciting twist to the campaign, forcing the characters to work through unique challenges or debts they now owe to mysterious entities. Alternatively, a side adventure can serve as a breather, a light-hearted mini-campaign that lets players try something new and fun before diving back into the main story. Whether it's a comedic one-shot or an entirely different genre, it can rejuvenate the group's spirits. 8. Celebrate the drama. In many ways, a TPK is one of the most memorable things that can happen in a campaign. It's a testament to the unpredictability of role-playing games, where even the most heroic characters can meet their end unexpectedly. Instead of seeing it as a low point, celebrate the epic drama of it all. Raise a glass to the fallen heroes, remember their best moments, and forge ahead with a renewed sense of adventure. 9. Keep the campaign moving forward. Once the group is ready to continue, keep the momentum going. Use the TPK as fuel for an exciting new arc, whether it's with a new set of characters or a resurrection of the campaign spirit. The important thing is to maintain the group's excitement and engagement, and to ensure that the TPK becomes a memorable chapter in a long, thrilling saga. Conclusion. A total party kill is never easy, but it doesn't have to be the end of the road. With a bit of reflection, creativity, and a positive attitude, both you and your players can emerge from the ashes of a TPK with a stronger campaign and a deeper appreciation for the unpredictable nature of tabletop gaming. Remember, every defeat is just the setup for the next great victory, or the next great disaster. And in the world of RPGs, both can make for legendary stories.